Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try to film this whole moving experience. Now, I tried to film this video so many times, but every single time I've tried to film it, it hasn't been working out. So, fingers crossed that we can get this video recorded and edited and posted, because I know a lot of people have been asking me for this video and I've just been pushing it off. Well, I've been trying, but I also have been pushing it off because we've been so busy and I never can find the time to do it. Brayden hasn't been really taking his naps, so it's been a little hard. But he's back to taking his naps, so hopefully we can get this video recorded. So, a lot of people know that we moved from Michigan to North Carolina back in April. May, June, July, August, September. Oh wait. May, June, July, August, September. Dang, we're only in the 5th month? I thought we were hitting 6 months. Wow, okay. Well, we moved from Michigan back in April. We got here the 1st of April. I always get questions as in why we moved. And the reason why we moved is because Michigan just sucks. The economy sucks. The roads suck. The people suck. The schools suck. Everything sucks. The biggest reason why we moved from Michigan is just because it's so cold there for so long. I don't think it warmed up this year until, the end of June. I went and visited my family back in June, like the middle of June, and it was still 50s, 60s. Like, June is supposed to be summertime, and it was still 50s and 60s. And there was one day where it was 49 degrees in June. Like, that is just ridiculous, and I just wanted out of that state. We ended up moving, and we were also staying with Joe's parents because Joe was trying to go into the Air Force. Not a lot of people know this. Joe was trying to go into the Air Force. He really wanted to go in, but he was working with a company where he was traveling a lot, and it just, like, the timing just didn't play out, so we wasn't able to join the Air Force. Not a lot of people know that, but we were staying with Joe's parents for a little bit. So when he decided that he didn't want to go into the Air Force anymore, we were just like, let's move to North Carolina. Like, let's make this big change, let's start a new journey. So we thought it through for a little bit, probably like a month or so, and then we packed up and moved. Let's just talk about the experience so far down here. Now, when I got down here, I was extremely happy because it was warmer here. I mean, the first, I think, 3 days that we got here, it was pretty cold. It was still in like the 60s. Now we got down here the beginning of April, so that's expected. So when I moved down here, I first thought, oh my gosh, there's going to be so many job opportunities. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make new friends. I get to start over. I get to have this new life. I was so excited, and I got smacked with reality pretty hard when we moved down here. Joe was traveling with his job that we were thankful for, but we were ready for him to be home. And it took us a long time to find him a job. I think it took us a few months, like 2 months, and the job that he found wasn't a job that we were wasn't a job that we were really looking for, because the job that he has right now is commission, and that's a struggle because you never know what you're going to be bringing in at the end of the month. So that was a big change for us, and it was a really big struggle for us because we went back and forth with it. We didn't know if he should continue to travel and look for jobs or if he should take on this job opportunity. Well, we decided to take on this job opportunity, and thank the Lord that this has been in our favor because he's been doing so well with it. And he just keeps doing better and better at it, so thank goodness. But with me, I've been looking for a job since we got here and I still haven't had any luck. And it kind of sucks because in the town that we're in, you kind of have to know people to get into places. And that's, I mean, it's like that everywhere, but it just sucks that I can't put an application in and get a call like, hey, we have an interview for you, you know? So that's what sucks. And we've been struggling with that a lot lately because I'm stuck at home with the baby all day with no vehicle because we got rid of our second vehicle because Joe was traveling. So we only have one vehicle and Joe takes that to work. So it's just been a struggle lately with me just being at home all day long with a toddler, staring at the same freaking walls all day long and not having much to do. We have a park next to us, but it's been so hot here. Some days it's like 105. So no, we're not going to the park when it's 105. So that's been a struggle. So then I thought I was going to be making friends easily here, and that's not the case at all. I barely made any friends here so far, and it just sucks because I'm so lonely without my family, and now like I don't even have my friends here either, and it just sucks. I have a few friends that I've been hanging out with here and there, but it's not like all the time, and I feel like that's what I need is friends that are gonna be there for me all the time and hang out with me at least like once a week or something, just because of my situation I am. And I feel like that's just a lot to expect because they have lives and some of them have children they have to take care of. So it's just been a struggle with that because I thought I was going to be making so many new friends and everything was going to work out. And I mean, we've only been down here 5-6 months, so I mean, it'll all work out hopefully, but we'll see. Another thing I didn't realize is, so when I left my family, I was so excited because my family has a lot of drama, you guys, so much drama. I was thrown into drama before, a little before I moved here, and I felt like my whole family was against me, and I don't know, it just sucks because no one in my family really has like positive things to say. They always are tearing everyone down. No one can build people up, and that's just something I hate about my family. Like, I truly hate about my family. We are so close, but we're all so freaking negative, and that's what I wanted to get away from. I don't really want to like throw the whole drama out there, but I was just in drama and I had no part of the drama whatsoever. I don't even know why I was dragged into it, to be honest. And it just made me really upset, and it made me realize, like, damn, do I want to be around this all the time? Like, do I want to be around this drama all the time? Like, this drama hasn't really affected me my whole entire life, but I've always been surrounded by drama, and I was just so over it. I'm like, oh my god, I want away from this family. Like, I seriously want away from this family. So, what I didn't realize, though, when I left, that I would be missing out on birthdays, cookouts, pool parties, any get-togethers. I wouldn't have family members 13 minutes down the road from me. I wouldn't have my mom. My mom is my freaking biggest supporter because she was always the person I went to if I had any medical issues, if I had any issues that I needed advice on. She was my shoulder to cry on. She always cooked me dinner and made sure I had what I needed. And so it just sucked because me and my mom haven't had the greatest relationship when I was growing up. And once I went through pregnancy and had my baby, me and my mom have became best friends, and it truly sucked leaving my mom. And now my mom's not down here, so like if I have doctor's appointments that I'm not comfortable going to, I can't have her tag along with me. If I have medical questions and I can't get a hold of her through the phone, I have to wait until hours later until I finally can. Like, she's not literally right there to help me with everything. And I know I'm 22, I'm about to be 23, and there's the point where you have to grow up, but I don't think I will ever stop needing my mom, and I'm not ashamed of that. That's what sucks the most, is just not having that family support down here. When I left my family, I was so close to my parents, all my parents, and my immediate family, and I didn't realize how much I would miss them until I came down here, and that's what sucks the most. Brayden doesn't get to hang out with his grandparents. He doesn't get to see his aunt and uncles, and it just, you guys, woo. I'm gonna try not to cry in this video because the other videos that I recorded, I was crying, so I don't want to cry in this one. But oh my gosh, it just sucks. Like, it seriously sucks so bad, like, being away from family, and like, it almost makes me want to move back to Michigan, but I know I hate Michigan. Like, I hate the winters there. If it wasn't, like, if we didn't have winters there, then maybe I would move back. But the winters, you guys, I would seriously get so depressed in the wintertime. Like, so depressed. Oh my gosh. Oh. It was just a nightmare. I've always struggled in the winters, especially. You can even ask my mom. From the youngest age that I can remember, I remember begging my mom to move out of Michigan. I've always wanted to move out of Michigan. So my mom has always been prepared for me to move out of Michigan. I don't think she truly thought that I was going to do it, but she kind of had a feeling that I was, because I always told her, like, let's move out of Michigan. I hate Michigan. So a lot of people are like, well, isn't Joe's sister down there? Isn't Joe's aunt down here? And what people don't realize is that's Joe's family. Yes, I'm married into the family, but that's his family. That's not people I grew up around. They aren't my comfort people. My people are up in Michigan. That's where my people are. Joe's people are down here. I love Joe's family with all my heart. They will never be able to feel that emptiness in my heart. So yes, we do have Joe's sister down here. We do have Joe's aunt, and now we even have Joe's mom down here. So he's set. Like, he has his family down here. That's like half his immediate family right there. So Joe doesn't have a big family. So he's good. He has those family members down here. And if I just had those people in my family down here, I would be sad too, you know? So I don't know, you guys. It just sucks. And Joe's family, they don't know how to be there. Like, I don't even know how to word this. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, so, which if it does, then whatever. But okay, I'm just gonna say it. So yes, Joe's sister's down here. Yes, that's his sister, and yes, she has been there for us, but do I think she knows how to be there to comfort me? No. Taylor has never been in this situation where, I mean, she moved down here. Yes, she moved down here when she was 18 years old from her family. She moved away from family. So she can relate to me to a certain extent, but she can't relate to me fully, if that makes sense. I moved down here with a baby. I dragged my baby away from my side of the family. He's away from his both sets of his grandma and grandpa's. He's away from his great-grandma, and so I moved down here with a family, and she moved down here as a teenager, you know? So it's two different scenarios, and she was in pain in her own ways, and I'm in pain my own ways. So she will never be able to feel how I feel, and I will never be able to feel how she felt back then. There are two different pains that we went through, and there's no way. She tries to comfort us, yes, but there's no way for her to comfort me the way I need to be comforted, and that's okay. So a lot of people bring up that she's down here and like I should be okay and all this stuff, but the thing is she doesn't know how to comfort me. And not only that, but she has a life of her own. She has a family of her own. She has a job of her own. She has a whole life that she has to attend to. She's not just down here not doing anything. Like, she can't be with me 24/7. And so I wish she could, but that sucks. And that's it. Like, his family will never be able to fill that emptiness that I feel in my heart, and that's okay. Like, I wouldn't be able to fill their emptiness in their heart if they left their family. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it just sucks. We're only 5-6 months into this journey. We don't know where life is going to take us. We may move back up to Michigan. We may stay here. The situation is still unknown. We haven't talked about moving back to Michigan, but it's a possibility in the next few years. Who knows? We might move out of Fayetteville. We might move to a smaller city and love it. Who knows? And that's another thing here. The city that I'm in is so populated. There's literally 300,000 people here, you guys. 300,000 people here. And there's a military base. So with the military base, I don't even know how many people are on that military base. So who knows how many people are in this city. And it's hard to transfer from a small city that has maybe 10,000 people in it to literally 300,000 people. Like, that is just insane. And we visited here, so we knew that this place was big, but I don't think I realized how big and how populated this place is, and it just sucks. And that's another reason why getting a job here is so hard, is because you're competing with so many people. Every time I check to see how my application's doing and I see how many people put an application in, it's always 3,000 plus people. So I'm like, cool. Like, I'm competing against 3,000 people. Like, this is awesome. I freaking love it. So we'll see where this journey takes us. If you're planning to move from Michigan and away from your family, or anywhere away from your family, just really, really, really think about it. Really lay out your pros and your cons. If you have a family, especially, you're going to be taking your kids away from their family, and which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If you want to move and you want to go live your life, then you live your life. I'm not shaming anyone that does it. We did it. Okay, so my camera keeps overheating, so I need to hurry up, but it's not only my mom that I miss, and it's not only my mom that was hard for me to leave. It was very hard to leave a lot of people, especially like Sophia. If you don't know who Sophia is, she is my little cousin. I helped raise her until she was 2.5 years old, so I do have that mom role. So she was the first baby to call me mom, and it just really broke my heart leaving her. And I still, like, there's days where I just bawl my eyes out because I just miss her so much, and I'm trying not to get emotional right now, but and there's days where she misses me, and she's always like asking where I'm at, and like, woo. Just 1 second, I need to calm down before I start crying, because I don't want to cry in this video. So I left my dad, I left so many people that I was so close to. And really though, my mom is the one that I call for everything, and it just sucks. Like, I left so many people. My grandma, I left my grandma, and nobody goes and visits my grandma besides like my dad occasionally. And you guys, it just fucking sucks. And my grandma isn't the healthiest, so she can't come down and visit me, and I'm trying not to get emotional. I just miss my family. I just miss them so much. So there are some people that I truly do miss, and I didn't think that I would miss them this badly. And I wish I could visit Michigan more often, like every 2 months or something. but I just can't do that, and maybe one day I'll be able to. And just realizing that I'm not going back to Michigan and not living, well, I don't want to move back to Michigan, and just realizing that I'm not going to be moving back to Michigan and not being surrounded by my family ever again is just very scary and makes me super sad. And like there's some days where I just break down and cry because I just miss my family so much, and sometimes I feel like this move was a mistake, and a big mistake. And oh my gosh, I'm trying not to be so emotional. Woo! But maybe one day, maybe at the year mark, I'll feel better. We'll see. But yeah, if you have a family, I would really, really, really really lay out the pros and the cons, because you have to realize what you're getting yourself into. Even if you feel like you know what you're getting yourself into, I really want you to think everything through every single day before you move, because it is a big change. It is a big, big, big change, and not a lot of people realize how much they're gonna miss their family. And I feel like it's even harder with a kid than it would be if I was single or just with Joe. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to say. And okay, so my camera keeps overheating, so I'm gonna just end this video right here. If you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and message me or comment below on this video, and I'll try to answer all the questions you have for me. I really hope that this video helps a lot of people with making the decision of moving or not. This is just my experience, and your experience could be so much different. And I'm not saying to not move, and I'm not saying to move. I feel like you should just think it through. And if you feel like that's the best decision for you and your family, or you and your boyfriend, or just you, then do it. Do what makes you happy. Just know that the first few months are going to be a struggle, and that's what I'm going through right now. It's just the whole struggle of it, and hopefully at the year mark I'll feel more comfortable and everything will work out. And I will keep everyone updated with this whole journey. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Hopefully I will get this video up soon. I finally got to sit down and actually talk and film a video without my kids screaming and crying in the background, so that's a plus. So hopefully I get this video edited and uploaded soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, if you have any questions or concerns or anything, just message me or comment, and I will respond as fast as possible. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!